Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another tutorial from CredoVox. On this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to register a student on your application. Now, there are two ways to do it basically. A couple of ways to do it. The one by one and the bulk method. So what you want to do is to go to the left hand side and you see where they write SM student. Click on it and you click on admission because we are admitting a student. So the thing you want to do basically is to fill this form here, you know, super easy. So for example, we want the person's name. The student's name is Michael Balak. Let's just put Michael Balak for example. He's a male. Birth month. These are not important, although it's not important, but let's just say we want the birth month to be, for example, January 4th is what the day you gave birth to him. His address for easy access, you have the address, you can say um 14 Emmanuel Street. Sorry. His phone number, we can just put in a couple of numbers for this person. Then his email, we could say Mike at gmx.com. The city, maybe let's say Cuba. His state would be Abuja because his country, obviously Nigeria. These are not important, but I'm just doing this because of the learning things. But you can skip all of this. The ID number, skip that. The his ID, his photograph. Oh no, this is not important. If this detail, extra detail, basically like the school we're operating, if he has maybe a medical impairment or something, medically, medically un, unhealthy. Maybe maybe he doesn't hear properly, or maybe like a hearing impairment. You can indicate that there, but you know you can put in whatever information you feel like is necessary. The admission date, for example, I'm taking this today, but you can backdate it as well. You can see that if you go here, you can choose the month, you can even choose the year, and you know. So let's say we are admitting him today. The class, what class are we admitting him to? Let's say, for example, it's going to be GSS 1. Are we putting him GSS 1A or B or C? This will allow you to have all the arms of GSS 1. But in this school that I'm operating, I just have one arm, so I'm just going to click GSS 1A. The admission number and the roll number are automatically generated. The upload photo is to upload his ID card, but I don't have a sample of ID card. I would have done this, so we're just going to ignore this for now. The father's name, the father's phone number, the father's occupation is also very important. The mother's name, the mother occupation, and the mother's phone number is also very important so that if the student, you need to contact the student's parents, you can easily get the information here. So, for example, let's say the father's name is, let's say John Barlack, obviously, and the father's phone number is a couple of number, and you don't necessarily need to fill the occupation. And the mother is Mrs. Barlack. Then the phone number, we're going to put any number as well. You can ignore this. So now, would you like to allow the user to have access, online access? Of course, we would like that. What are his details? You can log in his put in his information as well as the password, and the student can change it by himself. And also the parents, you can also put in the parent login information, which they can change by themselves by covering their password. There is also what we intend to do is to also put in this information as a link so that the parents can fill in their children's information as well as their own personal login details so that they can have privacy. But then this is how to do it from the admin. So this talks about the school fees. This we designed this one in such a way that whenever we are admitting any student in GSS, I think this is GSS 2 or GSS 1, GSS 1. These are the basic fees that will be automatically added for the student to pay, and these are the subjects of the GSS1. So, but if there are some changes that need to be made, you can as well cancel this. You can edit it if you want to, and you can even add if there are fees you need to add. Maybe if we did not list any fee, maybe uniform, for example. If he needs to pay for uniform or if he has paid as well, you can indicate it. So let's say uniform fees so that you can see these fees. Is it a one-time thing? Is it a monthly thing? Is it a half yearly or annual thing? Depending on how it is. So let's assume it's a one-time thing. You can indicate it. Then the amount, if it's 12,000 naira, if it's 22,000, depending on what the fees is, you can include it. And you can keep adding and adding and adding. So I'm just going to do one for an example. If there's a hostel thing, you can include it here, but we're not going to do this. And when you are done with all of this, all you need to so we are adding Michael Ballack to GSS1. When we're done with this, we're going to click on add submit. Oh, okay. I didn't fill in this information, so it's going to indicate it. So you are going to fill in this information so that the parents can log in as well. But I don't want to fill this in. I just want to admit in. Awesome. Now you can see that it has indicated that the student has been admitted successfully. You can edit it right here. So now let us go to the students now to see if Michael Ballack has been admitted. So we click on student on the left side here. Now we can search, we can just write, we can go here and search for Michael. And it will bring out all the students of Michael. So for example, we can see that Michael Ballack has been added and you can see that he's in GSS1. You can see he's in GSS1. So we have successfully added Michael Ballack as a student. Thank you very much.